Yo, what's going on YouTube? So in this video, I'm just gonna show you how to get your vocals from this.
No, I won't go straight cause I'm focused on your partner, never your opponent. But one for life, they not just in this moment.
To this right here.
No, I won't go straight cause I'm focused on your partner, never your opponent. But one for life, they not just in this moment. First time in this space, but I'm learning. I need you to be patient.
Fire mix, fire vocals. So you see why I chose this song to break it down, because this is just A1 content. So let's just get right into the mix. You know, all I ask, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get to it. All right, so to start off this mix, I just went with Autotune artist. I believe this was already in this session when the artist sent it to me, so I ended up just kind of going with their settings they already had. Went to C minor. I'm pretty sure all that was already in the correct key when it was sent to me. Retune speed of 6, humanize is 6. That sounds like something I would do. When it comes to the flex tune, I believe that was sent to me and I just kept it where it was at. Next, I went with the Avalon. If you watch my live streams, that you could become a member to watch all my live streams unlimited, you know Avalon is usually like my first thing that I put on my vocal. So I ended up just going to 10K, adding 2 dB. I added 2 dB around 1K. Around the high mids. Around the low mid, I actually added a little bit more like body into the vocal, around 200, and then took out 60 hertz. Not even like, probably like a 0.5 if that. I actually have my compression on. Usually I don't have my compression on for this because I use my SSL compressor, which I did use, but I just kept it on. I liked what it was doing. I liked how it sounded. I ended up just turning this preamp gain down though, because we had like a lot of vocals that we were working on. So kind of wanted to make sure that these vocals sat properly, like the way I wanted them to. So that's what I did. And ended up going to this high pass frequency of just like 70. Didn't do anything crazy with that. Pretty much for my second channel strip, you guys know I'm always going to my SSL channel strip. I ended up starting with my just compressed preset that I usually just start off with nowadays and then readjust. So I ended up just taking out another 60 hertz. I'm at a high pass frequency of the vocal. This threshold is only hitting at 0.3, very light compression on this this vocal here, but I did end up adding a little bit more high end out of this this channel strip around 12K. I added 1 dB, and for some reason I just like this expand mode on. I don't know what it does. I don't think it's really doing anything major, but I always like this on. It's just something that I like when I'm working on this channel strip. So just with the Autotune, the Avalon, and the SSL channel strip, let's hear this on.
No, I won't go straight cause I'm focused on your partner, never your opponent. But one for life, they not just in this moment. First time in the space, but I'm learning. I need you to be patient. No, I won't go straight cause I'm focused on your partner, never your opponent. But one for life, they not just in this moment. First time in the space, but I'm learning. I need you to be patient.
That right there kind of set the tone off rip, in my opinion. So next I went with my L-Ray. I felt like I should have made this plugin, honestly, but I'm gonna give it to Greg. I'm gonna give it to Greg Wells. So pretty much I just took this threshold to about 18, just a normal attack and a slow release. I got a filter going around 50 hertz, and honestly just adding like 1 dB of makeup gain. With these type of vocals, you don't want to really like press anything too hard, I feel like personally, because these vocals, I don't know, I like them. I don't know, you hear where we're getting at with it now. So, and then I added this FG36, right? So this FG36, pretty much I just touch this intensity knob to a little bit over this 2. That's all I did with this virtual mix rack. It's something about me always just adding a virtual mix rack. So just with those 2 plugins on and off, let's hear what we got.
No, I won't go straight cause I'm focused on your partner, never your opponent. But one for life, they not just in this moment. First time in the space, but I'm learning. I need you to be patient. No, I won't go straight cause I'm focused on your partner, never your opponent. But one for life, they not just in this moment. First time in the space, but I'm learning. I need you to be patient.
And in my opinion, I do feel like it's this FG36 giving it that nice shine. And of course, I just went with my de-esser. I use different de-essers, but this is like my go-to de-esser. I think this is like everybody's go-to de-esser. It's just something simple, easy to use. It's just like home, you know? But I just ended up just focusing on like the frequency of like 4,000, but that would be different for you and your vocal. Then I ended up going to the C4, but the C4 I ended up going to this vocal preset, pretty much where you can find like right here. I pretty much start off with this most of the time, or I like to go to De Pasado and just try out some of these. But ended up just taking this gain down to 0 and just really adjusting some of these knobs here. Again, you can just, you know, screenshot it, do what you do with that. But that's pretty much all I really did with this. Started off with that preset and just made minor adjustments to fit this vocal, as you know, you would do it any preset. And then just to kind of like compress that multi-band compressor that I had going on, I ended up just going to this Autotune vocal compressor, right? Ended up going to the Afrobeat, turning off this side. I don't really use two compressors at one time. Well, not with this plugin at least. So just took the threshold to about -14, ratio of 6, and literally just a little bit, about 1 dB of gain, just because this worn knob definitely gives it some warmth. Like it gives it some body into it. So I didn't really want it to be, again, too out there in my opinion. So just with those plugins on and off, let's hear that.
No, I won't go straight cause I'm focused. I'm your partner, never your opponent. Been one for life, babe, not just in this moment. First time in the space, but I'm learning. I need you to be patient. No, I won't go straight cause I'm focused. I'm your partner, never your opponent. Been one for life, babe, not just in this moment. First time in the space, but I'm learning. I need you to be patient.
Listen, we getting somewhere right now. All we really need is just to add some reverb on there. That client might be happy, not even gonna lie. Let's keep it going because we still adding some, we still messing with the clarity part, you feel me? All right, so I ended up just taking this Q10 and really just focusing around here, around this 500 hertz, took out 2.5 dB, called it a day. We went to smooth operator, went to clean start. I believe that's just clean start, like I didn't do anything. I just started off clean, took this knob here. Usually I like to go to like 1K, 2K, drift all the way down to 20K. Kind of just use your ear, how much you kind of want to take this down. Pretty much how far you go down, that's how more aggressive it's going to be. So, you know, use lightly, but use it because it's definitely as good as Soothe and way cheaper if you know how to use it, right? Now, this is something that I've actually took from the previous mix when the client sent it to me. So it was something in his vocal that I liked, and it was this. So pretty much this is on his lead vocal. It's on his lead vocal. It's only at 8%. This is something I normally wouldn't do, but I think for this style, it was necessary. Like it was necessary. So just adjusted some knobs to my liking and just went to 8%. But again, this was something I was actually on the mix already. I just took it and I made it fit. And this is at the very end of his vocal. So I pretty much got all of my processing going into this. So let's hear these on and off, and then we're going to get into the vocal effects.
No, I won't go straight cause I'm focused. I'm your partner, never your opponent. Been one for life, babe, not just in this moment. First time in the space, but I'm learning. I need you to be patient. No, I won't go straight cause I'm focused. I'm your partner, never your opponent. Been one for life, babe, not just in this moment. First time in the space, but I'm learning. I need you to be patient.
Pretty much just to make the vocals sit more into the 2-track instrumental, I just took this and went down -4 dB. This would be just to your liking. Reason why I turned it down, and it may sound low after I do this, but I know how my masters translate, so my masters kind of bring up those vocals a little bit higher sometimes. So I kind of like to dim down on my mix just a little bit, and then when I'm hitting that master is just bringing up everything, you know what I'm saying? So I went down -4 on that trim, and that's going to be, again, just something that you would want to do. Or even if you mix it, you might mix it already where it's perfectly on the beat to where you don't have to adjust. But if you heard everything at the end of that, it was very high. All right, so for the vocal effects, it's gonna be real simple and easy because it's something that I always do on my live streams. So I ended up going to this concert hall, but I ended up going to this 1970s. You know me, I usually go to Now, but I went to 1970s for this one. It just fit the track perfectly in my opinion. And then for my second reverb, it's pretty much the same exact thing, just a low cut of 820. And of course for the delay, I'm going to Valhalla Delay. So Valhalla Delay, I just have my normal settings, honestly. It's, you know, I've just adjusted accordingly to the song. But again, this is just my normal settings, and I always tell you guys, if you guys need a A1 delay, this is like $50, and you just go to BB Duck mode and just let it do its job. Let it do its job. You'll be A1. So just with those vocal effects on, let's hear it on and off, and let's hear what we got.
No, I won't go straight cause I'm focused. I'm your partner, never your opponent. Been one for life, babe, not just in this moment. First time in the space, but I'm learning. I need you to be patient. No, I won't go straight cause I'm focused. I'm your partner, never your opponent. Been one for life, babe, not just in this moment. First time in the space, but I'm learning. be patient.
I hope that this video helped you. If it did, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. Of course, we got more content on the way. Let's get to it.
No, I won't go astray cause I'm focused. I'm your partner, never your opponent. But one for life, babe, not just in this moment. First time in the space, but I'm learning. I need you to be patient.